James Helder, IFL TV, in association MTK Global. With me, I've got the WBO European champion, none other than Conrad Cummings. Welcome home, big man. How are you?
Feeling good to be home. It's absolutely fantastic to be here and to be a champion, you know. And just enjoying the whole fight week, the build-up. I forgot how amazing it was to box at home, and the supporters really are the best in the world. Bit of a cliche, but they are. And we're on Saturday.
Must have been fantastic for you to talk at the press conference, and not everybody sort of itching to hear what's going on. You're amongst your own people today, so you're sort of a bit more relaxed.
Just relaxed. I feel relaxed. I feel, as I said, up in the conference there, I felt maybe earlier on I the weight of the world on my shoulders, and maybe showing that in my performances. Coming behind Conrad Cummings and managing to buy him win, that comes hand in hand. Even if you don't want it to be, it does. Pressure off now. I'm a champion. I'm world ranked, and I feel the world's my oyster, and we're on Saturday.
Only the hardest and meanest of people wouldn't have been willing you on to win that WBO European title. It was evident how much it meant to you to get your hands on it. Now, first defence, Robert Swarovski, aka Robbo. What can you tell me? What were you expecting?
Expecting a tough fight from Robbo. I'm looking forward. Good gauge, lost to sort of the top level. I've trained very hard. I was out training to sparring with Groves early May, and I've sort of just kept the camp going. So I've been camping for 3 months now, exceptionally sort of prepared and excited for Saturday. I'm really relaxed, really focused, and look out and enjoy the show.
Now, I watched the documentary that aired, I believe it was on BBC. You was heavily featured in...
Mummy, if you're watching this, you shouldn't have said that.
In the documentary. I think a lot of people sort of warmed to you on the back of that documentary. If they hadn't have seen you box before, or they might not have been aware of yourself, especially some big names in your camp, that I think it really warmed people to you a little bit. What's the feedback been like since then?
It's been very positive. I honestly hadn't watched it back until I watched it on TV. I thought it was very personal, it was very raw, it was very me, and sometimes people assume that I'm a happy-go-lucky, easy-going guy, and I'm not really. I'm sort of very tough. I'm weight of the world. Weight of the world, sure. That's what I said today, and I'm very tough on myself sometimes, but I believe that's a good thing, and I've used that to my advantage, and it makes me a very, very determined person. And but the feedback I've had from that has been absolutely phenomenal. People texting me, contacting me, emails all over the world. I can't believe it. It's really nice, and it's exciting times ahead.
Now, no one wants to look past fighters, but have you got an eye of getting yourself in the mix in this middleweight division at the top table, shall we say?
Of course, you know. Fully focused on Saturday, not looking past Gay whatsoever. I've trained very hard for him, but when I beat him, I'll be moving on, and I believe there's big fights on the horizon very, very soon. But beat Robbo on Saturday and move on.
Who would you like to get in the mix with? Who's on your radar? Who do you think would make a great fight for the fans?
I think a great fight for the fans. I'm WBO European champion. He's WBO World champion. Makes perfect sense. They'll do Saunders. Makes totally good sense. He's got a fight in September. I've got a fight now. We both win. Happy Christmas.
Be a massive fight for yourself and a big opportunity. With the WBO, yourself being the European champion, it makes logistic sense.
It makes logistic sense. And Billy Joe's a phenomenal fighter. Beat Eubank, he's beat Spike O'Sullivan, he's beat Blackwell, beat Ryder, beat them all. So much respect for him. But that's the fight I want. I want to be in the skin to be the best, and he's the world belt at my weight in WBO, and I think it makes lovely sense.
How do you see Billy Johnson getting on with Willie Monroe Jr.?
Oh, I think he'll beat him. I think Billy's sort of been underperforming recently for one reason and another, but I think he'll get his head in the game. He'll perform correctly, and I think he'll beat Willie.
Now, you've been sparring George Groves in your own preparation. George Groves has got some big preparation himself, entering the World Boxing Super Series.
Yes.
He'll be defending against Jamie Cox in round one. Real intriguing matchup. What's the mood like within the camp about this fight?
It's really intriguing is the word you used, and I feel it is intriguing. Jamie Cox is a sort of a handful. I feel he's no easy fight. And George wants the big fights. He's sort of at that stage of his career. He wants big fights. He wants big names. I believe he'll beat Jamie Cox. It's going to be a good fight. And but the camaraderie in the camp is high. Myself and George and Keoghan and Josh Taylor with a phenomenal win over Harry Davies. Everyone's bouncing them, and one fighter's bounced off the other, and it's exciting names ahead for us all.
Talk us through your sort of routine and what you do now till weighing. What goes on?
Well, obviously got the last couple of pounds to come off. I weigh in tomorrow, so I go have some light fish now, relax, train tonight, get the last couple of pounds off. Just soak fight week up, and look forward to the big night.
Make sure that fish ain't cod. Conrad Cummings, thank you very much for giving me some time, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
My pleasure, James.
Thank you,
Take care.